If you have a Performance Pack S550 and a big budget, then you might want to check out the Anderson Composites Type AC front chin splitter for your V6 EcoBoost or GT. Now, the Anderson option will add the look of a slightly more pronounced Performance Pack chin spoiler, but with the benefit of that very sexy carbon fiber appearance for just south of $700. Now, the install will not involve any cutting, drilling, or permanent modification, so we're gonna go 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter here and about an hour or less to get everything in place. So carbon fiber is one of those styling cues that some Mustang owners love and others maybe not so much. Now, me personally, I think carbon fiber done right and in moderation can make for a nice and subtle styling impact. But after all, this isn't about me, this is about you guys, so let's break this thing down a little bit further. Now, for those who don't know, Anderson Composites specializes in both fiberglass and carbon fiber components for late model domestic cars, and their products are the cream of the crop in regards to fit and finish. And that statement certainly applies to the S550 chin splitter that we are talking about here today. This particular product from Anderson Composites does feature a combination of fiberglass resin and genuine carbon fiber weave finished beautifully in a polished clear coat, which I may say looks absolutely stunning here in person. And even more impressive is that this weave is all very consistent, which can sometimes make or break a lesser quality carbon fiber part and can be a little bit visually distracting. That's certainly not the case here with the Anderson composite part. But let's address the elephant in the room with these high-end carbon goodies, and that of course is the price. Listen guys, if you're on a tight budget, dropping nearly $700 on a chin spoiler or splitter probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. However, for the guys out there who want to sprinkle in a few key aesthetic mods and maybe don't mind dropping the kind of dough needed for the high-end stuff, well, it's gonna be money well spent. And at the end of the day, the Anderson Composites chin is the budget-friendly option in the category. Yes, you heard me correctly. That's because both the True Fiber and the RK Sport chin spoilers will be costing you a little bit more than the option that we have here. But let's switch our focus quickly over to the installation, and this one is gonna be pretty straightforward, gang. So 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter is what you can expect, and maybe an hour or so from start to finish. Basic hand tools, including a socket set, is really all you're looking at here. However, I would suggest a lift or jack and jack stands just to make accessing underneath the front end of the car a little bit easier. Now, the idea here with the Anderson piece is that it will attach using the factory hardware underneath the front end of your factory fascia and will basically live between the bumper and the belly pan or splash guard. So once you have the factory hardware removed, go ahead and get this guy in place and then reinstall the factory hardware you previously removed, and that's pretty much it. So if you're a big fan of carbon fiber and don't mind balling out for a quality piece, be sure to check out the Type AC chin splitter from Anderson Composites right here at AmericanMuscle.com.